Oh boy, She Wants Revenge, American Horror Story, Hotel spoiler review, and oh, wow. Before I get to that though, real quick, I am holding a contest, a giveaway, so you can win this Twisty the Clown mug. It's really awesome. You can win this. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and tell me why you love American Horror Story and how you got into it. So hit the subscribe button. Just tell me that. And you're in the contest. You're in a chance to win this awesome mug. It's a giveaway, worldwide giveaway. So don't have to pay for shipping or handling. All you would have to do for the winner is just tell me your address, and I will send it to you. And I will I'll make sure it gets to you. All right, I'll make sure it gets to you. And yeah, so that's basically it. The contest ends at the end of the season. And how many freaking episodes are there, man? So we learned after tonight that, yes, it's coming back in January 6th. But tonight's episode, She Wants Revenge, started off very fast paced. I mean, the pacing was so fast. You had to take a minute to process what the hell just happened. First of all, we see Donovan with Valentino, or Salvador, or whatever his name is. Lady Gaga's love of his life. We see Lady Gaga with, of course, the wife of Valentino. Lady Gaga kills her. Donovan kills Valentino. Whatever the fuck his name is, all right? Because it doesn't really matter at this point. Because just as fast as they came into the picture, as fast as they leave the picture. So both of them are dead. And at first, in the beginning of this episode, I thought, okay, Lady Gaga and Donovan, I guess, are working together, and I guess they decided, let's take out these people. Yes, he's the love of my life, but I want you to go kill Salvador or whatever, Valentino. But that wasn't the case at the end of this episode, towards the end of this episode. Then we have John and his situation, and we have the little kids. They come back. It felt like they were definitely tying up loose ends, but it felt so rushed. This episode, if anything, felt very, very rushed. The one thing I really did enjoy was the fact, and I called it, I'll get to that in a minute, was Liz's story about how she wants to kill herself, basically, because, she lost the love of her life, if you want to say. Kathy Bates is like, oh, okay, we'll take both of our lives, we'll do this together. But you have to, whatever you have lingering feelings towards, or if you die here in a Hotel Cortez, your ghost, your spirit will haunt the rooms, the realms, or whatever, So his biggest regret is not his son. It's been 30 years he hasn't seen his son. So he said, okay, I need to see my son before I could off myself off. He does this, and he doesn't reveal who he is. He just says that they get him, basically with the help of the cleaning lady. Like, they get him to basically come into Hotel Cortez because the little drinks on special and stuff. And he does. He sits at the bar, and Liz is just chatting it up with him. So he leaves. He leaves, and Liz is like, okay, I'm ready to go now. I talked to my son, even though he didn't know it was me. Let's do this, Kathy. Her and Kathy Bates make a plan to off each other off, but then he comes back and wants to talk to Liz again. He does so, and I called it. I said, you know what? He knows that that's his dad. He knows. Either his mom told him. Well, I didn't get that far. I was like, either he just knew. Either he knew. It was kind of funny because the people are watching went to saying that he was probably gay, but no. I knew he knew that Liz was his dad, and that's exactly what happened. He said, I know you're my dad, and I have room for you as well in my heart. I know, it must have been hard, this and that. My mom raised me, but, I know. So that was really great. I felt the moment right there. So Liz now has a perspective to live for. Now he has his son back into his life. So Kathy Bates is a little bummed out that, okay, he didn't go through it, but Liz convinces Kathy Bates we could live and we could take over the hotel, and that will come into play later on. So let's move on to John real quick. So John, this is the most this is interesting, very, very interesting. So here's the rules of the hotel is so fucking confusing. It's so confusing. So Mr. March is a ghost. We know that he's a ghost. Yet he is still able to kill people. That is very odd to me. I believe Murder House, though, it already laid down those rules, so I guess I can't say too much if you haven't seen Murder House season 1. But okay, whatever. So John talks to Alex. Alex talks to John. You know, they confront each other, basically. He doesn't say that he's the serial killer. That's the one thing Alex doesn't know. But Alex tells him, like, yeah, I knew Holden, this and that. But she needs John's help. She needs John's help to take care of the little kids that she infected. Well, the one kid that was infected and helped him, and then now everybody else all the little kids are little vampires, you know, little fuckers that are running around. So John agrees. He says, well, if it's your problem and the Countess is pinning it on you, it's my problem too. So he does this. One of the little kids dies because I think she wasn't feeding right. They take them back to the hotel. They lock them up. I don't know if they're dead or not. Most likely they are. Oh, yeah, I think they are dead because Angela Bassett comes out of nowhere and says, ooh, appetizers. We'll see if they're really, truly dead. But I think I did call that, guys. I think I did say that. I did say that Alex was probably going to take over for the Lady Gaga, spot. She'll be the new Countess. But I said that those kids are probably going to wind up back to the hotel, and they wound back in the hotel, just not in a peaceful kind of manner there as much as I thought. But Alex and John get back together, basically. Alex leaves the room to check on Holden and the kids. Of course, Sarah Paulson comes in. Comes in. She's all fucking, you didn't come on her tits, but you come on my tits. It's like, holy shit, man. Great drama. I really do like that aspect, though. I thought that little one-on-one, even it's so insane, like talking shit in one instant and making love in the other. It kind of reminded me of Prison School, this week's chapter of Prison School, honestly. So, yeah, they have a little fight. John leaves Sarah Paulson basically to be with Alex to have a chance to have a real family because Scarlett is still with her grandmama, like the worst parents ever. And they do mention that. They say we are probably the worst parents ever. So John basically, yeah, he goes back with Alex and Holden. They just walk out the door. That's it. I mean, Sarah Paulson's there screaming at him, but they just walk out the door. There's no way that their story is over. Really? That simple? No, there's just no way. Going back to Lady Gaga, though. So Lady Gaga, she, like I said, killed the wife. And Donovan killed, Salvador, whatever the fuck his name is. And then, so they're having dinner, right? And she's before that, she's talking to the cops saying, yeah, her husband that she married, and of course Angela Bassett killed, saying that, yeah, he's missing, this and that. And then he comes walking through the door. And saying, I'm here, honey, this and that. I'm like, what the fuck? Didn't you die last episode? Didn't Angela Bassett just... But we did see a body when those kids were down there with Angela Bassett. And look, my brother did point it out, and I was like, it put two to two together. Like, oh, he's a ghost. So, whatever, the cops could see a ghost, I guess. So Lady Gaga is talking to a ghost, a dead man, basically, the person who's dead. And he's threatening him like, hey, I'm the guardian of your son. So all that money, all that wealth, me. So you better calm the fuck down or I'm going to murder your son. Puts him in check, basically. That's the last we really see of him. We see him go to his son, but that's really about it. Then we see her and Donovan have dinner. Donovan lets it out of the bag like, yeah, I killed your one true love. She's heartbreaking. She's fucking devastated. She goes back to kill Donovan and wonders why he hasn't left, how he run away. He said, it doesn't matter. You would have found me anyway, but I love you, this and that. So she's starting to like really just open her eyes and say, damn, Donovan, you're my guy. And then we see Kathy Bates and Liz come storming in with their guns blazing, shooting at Lady Gaga and Donovan, and then that's the end of the episode. We don't know if they're dead. I'm pretty sure Lady Gaga's not dead because she's still there, but maybe she's a ghost. I'm pretty sure she's not dead. But we see them. Well, maybe she is dead, actually. So we see them just blasting away at these two, so maybe they are dead. Okay, now that we got the recap out of the way, here is the thing, man. This episode was ridiculous towards the end. It was like, oh my god. First of all, the Donovan's playing Drake. The motherfucker can't dance. He's playing Drake, and it's like, yeah. I don't even know what how that Drake song goes. That's how much I dislike Drake. I do not like Drake. Okay, so start off on the wrong foot at the end there. So the interactions were great. John with Sarah Paulson, John with Alex, also Lady Gaga, of course, with Donovan. That was it was very interesting after hearing, like, why the fuck is he still there? Well, of course, because he's madly in love with her. I hate Donovan. He's such a fucking guy. When Kathy Bates and Liz come busting in the room with that Drake song playing, probably the most ridiculous thing I've seen on TV all year. It was executed so horribly. It was so goofy, so corny. It was bad, man. It was so bad. It was just looking, I was just watching. I was like, are they really going here? Are they really doing this? And Liz is just like, and Kathy Bates, old little Kathy Bates, just shooting, and Drake playing. That is not one of the defining moments of American Horror Story. It's not. But like I said, and I really didn't like how Salvador, or whatever the fuck his name is, gets killed that easily, that fast. It just felt so rushed. Like, you introduced these characters. Yes, we didn't know their backstory, and I wanted to see this play out a little bit more. But right in the beginning, in only the first 3 minutes, they're out of here already. Or 4 minutes, they're out of here, and that's it. So, and then John leaves, and then he hasn't told Alex he's a serial killer yet, which I don't think she would really care because she's a fucking vampire, right? She's a fucking vampire. But Scarlett is not a vampire, so she's the only human out of that family. Well, and John's human, but he's a serial killer. This episode, there was a lot of good things to take away from it, but then there was a lot of bad things to take away with it. Liz and Kathy Bates, it's fine. Sometimes I'm just not look. When Kathy Bates did her little video, it was just so ridiculous and so funny. But it's like, oh my god, really? And then when they do when she's talking about Instagram and stuff, like I said, I think the real strong heartwarming moment in here are just really what really worked was Liz and his son, because it definitely it worked. It very much worked, and you really believed the son too. The actor who was playing him, like, really just say, it's cool, man. It's cool. I'm happy. So why would I need to hold a grudge on you? So I really do think that was a good part of it. And of course, the conflict between Donovan and Lady Gaga, and we know Angela Bassett's going to come out sooner or later. But that ending was just terrible. It was terrible. The ending was terrible, man. So that's really all I had to say, honestly. I'm just thinking, here's where I'm at right now. I'm thinking the season's going way too long than it is. It's going a little bit too long. I'm just waiting for this to end. It looks like it's almost done. A lot of things are being tied up, but then it just feels like it's just going way too long. And then John already made one of the sins killing, so really quick on that. That whole part was really, really quick. The pacing was kind of all over the place. It would go fast, then it would be steady, and then go fast again, and the cuts were a little bit fast as well with it. So it just felt like it was a little bit jumbled, some of it. It just felt like if you blink an eye, you're gonna miss what's there. But overall, the episode was fine. It was fine. It was good till the fucking ending, which was terrible. The ending was terrible. It was so cheesy and goofy, and it just no need to put a Drake song in that ending. I felt like I was watching, maybe motherfucker just gave him cash money. He's like, I want you to advertise my song. All right. Please. No. So that's all I got to really say about American Horror Story Hotel. Did you guys like it? If you guys did, let me know. And am I the only one? Am I the only one who thought that was a really bad ending to it? Tonight's episode. Excuse me. Let me know. I'm Dan Maker Daniel's son. Remember, hit that subscribe button and tell me why you like American Horror Story and how you got into it, and you will have a chance to win this. Sorry if I hit the mic. Believe me, I did not open this, so this is brand new, spanking new. You have your chance, and I'll be picking a winner at the end of the season. So a lot of people have already entered their entry, and I like a lot of their stories. So it's going to be a hard one. Maybe I'll do a raffle. Not just kidding. I said I was going to pick the story I like the most, and I'm a man of my word. And I'm a man of my word. You will get this prize, and it is a worldwide giveaway. So don't worry. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. So once I hit 500 subscribers, there will be another giveaway. I promised it would be a Walking Dead giveaway. So that's what it's going to be, a Walking Dead giveaway once I hit 500. But I'm in no rush. A lot of shit to do before I hit 500. So thank you guys for listening. Like the video if you like it. Comment below. Love to hear all your guys' thoughts on tonight's episode. Am I the only one, or was that fucking Drake and ending just not good? So